This is a Manta Sports Media presentation of 62nd District Girls Basketball Action. Good evening and welcome to Harold Holbrook Athletic Complex East here on the campus of East Carter High School for tonight's 62nd District Basketball Tournament action. Tonight is the night, the girls' night to take the stage. As last night we seen on Manta Sports Media, the West Carter Comets, the boys team, punched their ticket to the finals game tomorrow, and got their ticket punched for the 16th Region Boys Basketball Tournament. And the girls are hoping to punch their ticket out tonight as well, as we should have a good matchup here. Of course, we're going to be having tonight the number one team seed in the 62nd District, the West Carter Lady Comets, currently 12-7 on the season, 5-1 in district play. They've had a very good year this year, and they're going to be taking on the visiting team, the number 4 seed, Elliott County Lady Lions, currently 4-10 on the season and 1-5 in the district. And so do want to thank you all for tuning in here today for tonight's broadcast. This is Jeff the Mantis Irwin doing your play-by-play and a little bit of everything else up here in the second deck of East Carter High School's gym. And we hope that it is going to be a good night for you tonight, whoever you're cheering on. Of course, these two teams, they have battled it out twice already in the season. Of course, West Carter has got a 2-0 run on them this year. Both games with pretty similar scores. Back on February 5th, the Lady Comets defeated Elliott County 52-43. And then once again, and then the very last team that they played back on March 11th, so just 5 days ago, the Lady Comets defeated the Lady Lions 85-57. That is, that was the Boyd County score. They defeated Elliott County 59-42. So very similar scores that they've been putting out there so far this season. But this is the time period where records do not matter, season stats don't matter. All it matters is that you get the job done tonight. And right now both teams are even as they take the floor here tonight, and whoever goes 1-0 today will be punching their ticket to Thursday night's finals game. And, of course, all that will have to be determined tonight as well as tomorrow, because the winner here tonight is going to be taking on either the Lady Raiders of East Carter or the Lady Cougars of Morgan County. And they are the Raiders and the Lady Cougars are at Elliott County here tonight. And so a little bit of a different feel to this tournament this year, as, of course, nobody in the first round will have a home court advantage. That's why we have West Carter and Elliott County here at East Carter, and East Carter and Morgan County at Elliott County. That way, so no one has a home court advantage. And then, of course, the two teams that win tonight, they will be playing each other on Thursday, and the location of that game will be determined by either a blind draw or a coin toss out there as well. Of course, we've seen that happen, of course, yesterday as Elliott County and West Carter punched their tickets to the finals game for tomorrow night in the boys basketball bracket. And they met up today, and it was determined that that game will be held at Elliott County High School. And so the Comets will be traveling to Elliott County tomorrow night to try to go back-to-back champions in the 62nd District. Of course, with our game here today, as we said, should be an interesting one, as the Lady Comets have already taken on the Lady Lions twice. But taking a look at the history of these teams and within this tournament, West Carter is a very respectable 65-23 in the 62nd District Tournament. And that dates all the way back to 1975 when the West Carter Lady Comets became the West Carter Lady Comets. And there was that bit of a transition from Olive Hill Comets to West Carter Comets. So they are 65-23 lifetime on the 62nd district tournament. West Carter has got 24 championships and 17 runners-up, and so they are hoping to make that 25 this season. Of course, they'll be taking on the Lady Lions of Elliott County, and that is going to be a little bit of an uphill battle for them, as their record goes back from 1976. Elliott County did not have a girls basketball team for several years before that, but since 1976, the Lady Lions are 2-38 lifetime in the 62nd district tournament. Their 2 wins came back in all the way back in 2009 when the Elliott County Lady Lions was the 62nd district champs. But otherwise than that, they have been held winless in this tournament, besides back in 2009. Of course, these teams, if you take a look all the way back to 1977, these teams have met each other a total of 14 times, with West Carter having the advantage, 13 wins to 1 loss. So West has 13 and Elliott has 1, and of course that win was back in 2009 when Elliott County defeated West Carter 71-54 in the semifinals, and then eventually became the 62nd district champs that year. So it is going to be a uphill battle for them as well. As we said, that dates all the way back to 1976, I should say. Of course, West Carter, a long history of excellence in basketball, as of course dating back to 2000 when of course they picked up the 62nd district championship, as well as 16th region and a state championship back in the year 2000. They've had some pretty good teams since then. Been pretty dominant in the 62nd district for a while. But of course, in the later 2000s, East Carter started to take a step forward there as well, and it was typically an east-west battle for the 62nd district tournament, and usually a lot of times those 2 teams would be playing as well in the 16th region championship game, or to be able to advance on from the 16th region tournament. And so, as we said, Elliott County has had a little bit of struggles and everything else throughout the year, but they have been challenging, and they have been trying to make some progress this year. Of course, with an unusual year of COVID, they've also had just about a month cancellation back in January. Had a little rough start to the season with some losses to East Carter, Raceland, and Lewis County, and then, of course, West Carter. Picked up a big win against Fleming County, as well as Greenup County, Prestonsburg, and then revenged that loss earlier on in the year to East Carter back on March 8th. And so we can see how these 2 teams are going to be coming out and taking on each other, as they're very familiar with each other this season. Of course, the girls has been able to play a little bit more of their seeding games and everything else during this past year, as West Carter has taken on every opponent in the 62nd district. Of course, West Carter's record is 5-1 in the district. Of course, they defeated first Morgan County on February 3rd when they traveled down to West Liberty. They lost to Morgan County. That was their only loss, was their first game in the district play, and lost that one 58-54 to the Lady Cougars. But then they bounced back and defeated Elliott County on February 5th, followed by the East-West round 1 on February 8th, and then, of course, topped East Carter once again on March 2nd. Then came back and revenged their loss against Morgan County, won that one by 20 points, 64-44, and then finally defeated Elliott County again back at West Carter for the last game of the season. Of course, as we said, Elliott County is 5-1 in the district. Their only win comes against that March 8th game against the East Carter Lady Raiders. And so as I said, this could be a little bit of an uphill battle for them today. But in tournament time, you never know what is going to happen. Well, we'll take a brief break, and then we'll see who we need to keep our eyes out for here today, as well as to get ready for the national anthem and our starting lineups here. This is Jeff the Mantis Irwin, and do want to thank you for joining us today. Make sure that you like our Facebook page. Be sure to follow us, and then also if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to us and then hit that little bell to be notified every time that there's some great 16th region sports action going on. But we'll be back here momentarily. You're watching 62nd District Girls Basketball Tournament action semifinals here on Mantis Sports Media Network.
The drive-in has the food to get your day started the right way. From delicious donuts and hot coffee to mouth-watering burgers and a cold marshmallow Coke, made from natural and locally sourced ingredients. Be sure to keep an eye out for our food truck coming to a town near you. And don't forget that the sun is always out at Beach Buns Tanning. With locations at Olive Hill, Grayson, Moorhead, and Mount Sterling, we have the tanning options and lotions to give you that sun-kissed look all year round. Be sure to check us out on Facebook. Beach Buns Tanning and the Drive-In are proud supporters of local high school sports. Since 1979, James Hardware has proudly served the community of Olive Hill to supply all of your home improvement needs. From paint to tools to hardware to lumber and plumbing supplies, James Hardware has you covered. Be sure to check out their wide selection of case knives, and they are also your authorized steel dealer. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692 or online at james.doitbest.com.
The Criswell Law Office is located at 142 East Main Street in Grayson, Kentucky for all of your personal injury, family law, real estate transaction, bankruptcy, and estate management legal needs. Justin Criswell is ready to work for you. The Criswell Law Office is now accepting new clients for automobile accidents. Contact the Criswell Law Office at 606-474-0029 or online at www.criswell.attorney.
To look your best on game day or on any other day, head to Stylish Stitches at 115 Mill Street in Olive Hill for all your high school, collegiate, and custom apparel needs. They are also the place for custom gifts and embroidery. And when you need to refuel, head to Henry's at 530 Tom T. Hall Boulevard. Whether it's Taco Tuesday, Fish Fry Friday, or juicy steaks and burgers any other day of the week, Henry's is there for the area's best food, drinks, and entertainment. Be sure to check us out on Facebook for specials or to order online. Stylish Stitches and Henry's are proud supporters of local high school sports.
And we definitely would like to thank our sponsors here for being with us here. Definitely like to thank Justin Criswell. He's been with us since football season, and thanks to the good folks at James Do It Best Hardware in Olive Hill, and our new sponsors as well, the Drive-In and Beach Buns Tanning, and Stylish Stitches and Henry's Bar and Grill. Definitely like to give them a big shout out. And thank you for becoming part of the Mantis Sports family. So taking a look out there, of course, good to see Linda Burton out there, and thank you for the stars. Certainly do appreciate that. Good to see Kayla Lowe Stafford out there, as well as Robin Hopkins. Thank you for the stars donation. Definitely appreciate that as well. Good to see Monica Atkins out there, as well as our stat man, Zach Stevens. Thank you for the stars, man. That is definitely going to help out. And then also Tammy Jo Gillum watching in on vacation from Myrtle Beach. So glad to have you spend part of your time down in the with the toes in the sand and helping us out here cheer on the Lady Comets. And then also Stella Nolan, like to thank you out as well. And Keisha Dawn Skaggs cheering on the Lady Lions. So we're getting ready here for the national anthem here momentarily. But, of course, a couple of people that we need to keep an eye out for here tonight. Of course, we have Allie Stone averaging 21 points a game and 5.4 rebounds per game. Been shooting 52.2% from the field and 89.9% from the free-throw line. Of course, you also have the other Lady Comets tonight. But we'll get the national anthem here, and we'll get ready for the starting lineups. righty, and we'll get back to our who to watch here momentarily. But first of all, we're going to get our starters. First of all, starting off with the Elliott County Lady Lions, 4-10 on the season, head coached by Roy Witt Jr. Of course, the Lady Lions will be wearing the black uniforms trimmed in white. And starting at guard, a senior wearing number 23, Abby Atkins. And then at guard, number 3, Kylie Witt, a freshman. And then number 24, Katie Atkins at guard, a sophomore. Then number 5, Jasmine Eisen at guard, a junior. And then I believe finishing out the lineup, Jasmine Eisen at guard. And now for the Lady Comets of West Carter, 12-7 on the season. And starting at guard, number 2, Elizabeth Middleton. And then number 32, Kara Jordan. And then at guard, number 22, Allie Stone. And then number 23, Kaylee Rayburn. And then number 33, Kylie Gillum. Head coach of the Lady Comets is Faith Kahn. And so we're getting ready here for the starting pass in. But quickly, before we get to that, we will take a look as well as who to watch out for on the Lady Line side. Of course, number 23, Abby Atkins, averaging 14 points a game. Maylee McDaniel, she's number 4. She's also out there as well, averaging 7.6 points per game. And Katie Atkins, number 24, averaging 6.7 points a game. And we are ready for action, and Elliott County has the ball to start things out, and we are underway. So Elliott County has the ball at the top of the key. Getting them, some good ball movement to start things out. Now we get some penetration by the Lady Lions. Turns, puts up the shot, and no good is Abby Atkins. Rebound by Allie Stone. Gillum gets it over to Jordan. Jordan over to Stone. Back to Rayburn. Gets it down to Gillum once again. She's going to put up a one-handed shot, and no good. Rebounded Eisen of Elliott County. Hands it off to Atkins. She dribbles down the lane, puts up a shot, no good. They're going to say last touch by West Carter. Three ball on the way by Elliott County, no good. Rebounded by Elliott County's number 4, McDaniel. She's going to put up a three ball, no good. Rebounded by Stone of West Carter. And she's going to take it back out. She's going to pop a three up off the side of the rim. Rebounded by Eisen of Elliott County, so no score just yet. As these teams starting to get things, each of them filled out. And there's our first points of the game is a three ball by Maylee McDaniel. And Elliott County is on top 3-0. Gets the ball over the Middleton and then gets it up top of the key to Gillum, or excuse me, Jordan. She gets the ball to Gillum now for the easy bucket. And so West Carter is on the scoreboard now, and our score is 3-2. Gets it over on the wing. Eisen drives in and gets the layup as she makes it around Gillum. And so Elliott County's back up on top by 3 at a score of 5-2. Stone dribbling the ball in. Looks like Elliott County's probably going for a box and chaser at the moment. Probably trying to shut down Stone. Gillum gets it to Jordan for a long two, but no good. Rebounded Middleton. Gets it to Stone, and she's going to dribble out, and now she's going to go baseline. Puts up the shot and in for her on the baseline drive. And so Wes Carter cuts the lead down to 1. Putting some pressure on the point guard, but Elliott County gets around that. Good ball movement, gets it on the side to number 3. That's Witt, no good. Rebounded Wes Carter. Good outlook pass to Middleton for the layup, and Wes Carter's got their first lead of the night here at 6-5. Just about stolen by Wes Carter. 3 ball on the way, and that is good by Abby Atkins. She drills her first 3-point tonight and gets Elliott County back the lead once again at 8-6. And Middleton tries to drive it in, put it under to Jordan. Jordan puts up a shot, no good. Rebounded by Elliott County. As Atkins working on Stone, gets the shot up off around the rim. Rebounded Stone of Wes Carter. She's going to drive, put up the shot. No good. Rebounded by Jordan, and she gets the layup off of the offensive board. And so Kara Jordan ties up this ball game now at 8 apiece. Wes Carter putting some pressure on the point guard, but they get it out to the middle to McDaniel. Now off to the side once again. Katie Atkins gets it off over to the wing down to McDaniel. Now into the corner to Ison. And then back up at the top again to Atkins, and she's going to call out the play. Sets the pick, tries to get the cut in the middle, no good. But Abby Atkins fires up a 3-ball, no good off the rim. Rebounded by Stone, and she hits Middleton. Gets it out to Jordan once again, and Wes Carter's going to have to get their offense reset back up. Rayburn gets it to Gillum on the side. She's going to drive in, puts up the one-handed shot, and no good, but she's going to draw the foul. And that foul is going to go against number 4, Maylee McDaniel. That's going to be her first, team's first, and that's going to put Kylie Gillum at the line, shooting 2. First one's in. Checking into the ball game now for Elliott County, number 11, Locklear Harley. And then checking in for Wes Carter, number 5, Lexi Bond. Gillum's going to have one shot left as she's given Wes Carter the lead at 9-8. Second shot's on the way, and that is in. So number 30, Millie Henderson, is going to come in for Gillum as Gillum's 3 throws puts Wes Carter up on top by 2 at a score of 10-8. With about 2 minutes, 35 seconds left to play here in the opening frame. Gets it all the way down. Good look there by Elliott County to get it down to McDaniel for the easy layup as Wes Carter was putting some pressure in the backcourt, but McDaniel sneaked down the court and was able to get behind all the defenders. Gets it to Stone. Stone puts up a shot off balance, but gets that one to go in. And Wes Carter's regained the lead at 12-10. 3-ball on the way by McDaniel, no good. Atkins gets it, kicks it out top of the key. That's going to be a long 2 if it goes, but no good. Rebounded Bond of Wes Carter. Good look to get it to Jordan as they thread the needle to hit Jordan down in on the post, and now Wes Carter has their largest lead of the night at 4. Close to an over and back, but she gained possession over on the other side of the line. Cross court, and that one just about stolen by Stone. Be Elliott County's ball on the side. 1:23 left to play here in the opening period. Tries to get it down to the corner. Tries to dish it down in. She loses her grip and ended up stolen there by Middleton of Wes Carter. And so Elliott County turns over the ball. Let's see if Wes Carter can capitalize on this. Gets it down into Jordan. She spins, tries to thread the needle between two defenders, but draws the foul. And that foul is going to be against Jasmine Eisen, and that's going to be her first, team second. And so Kara Jordan's going to be at the line shooting 2 for Wes Carter. That first shot is up and in, so Wes Carter now with a 5-point lead at 15-10. Second shot's up, and that one goes in as well. Wes Carter, I believe, is 4 for 4 from the free-throw line here early on. So 50 seconds left to play here in the opening frame. Wes Carter just about get the trap, and we're going to end up with a foul. And that foul is going to go against Wes Carter's Millie Henderson, and that's going to be her first, team's first of the half. So Elliott County catches a break, just about a jump ball with that possession. Atkins going to try to drive the lane, kicks it back out to the top, now over to the wing. Has her wide open down in the post, and she's going to get the bucket and the foul. And that foul is going to be against Beth Middleton. That'll be her first, team second. And that's going to send Locklear Harley to the line to shoot one as the basket was good. That shot is up off the back of the rim. Rebounded Henderson of Wes Carter. Coach Kahn calling the play. Gets it over to Middleton, wide open for the three, and finds the bottom of the net. And last second desperation shot by the Lions is no good. And so at the end of one, Wes Carter with their largest lead of the night, 19, Elliott County 12. We'll be back here in 60 seconds here on Mantis Sports Media.
Since 1979, James Hardware has proudly served the community of Olive Hill to supply all of your home improvement needs. From paint to tools to hardware to lumber and plumbing supplies, James Hardware has you covered. Be sure to check out their wide selection of case knives, and they are also your authorized steel dealer. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692 or online at james.doitbest.com. The Drive-In has the food to get your day started the right way. From delicious donuts and hot coffee to mouth-watering burgers and a cold marshmallow Coke, made from natural and locally sourced ingredients. Be sure to keep an eye out for our food truck coming to a town near you. And don't forget that the sun is always out at Beach Buns Tanning, with locations at Olive Hill, Grayson, Moorhead, and Mount Sterling.
Sorry about that. We cut the commercial a little bit short there. We'll get that replayed out there as well. But Wes Carter will have the ball to start out the second period. On top by their largest lead of the night. And good look to get it down to Stone at the baseline. She puts a shot behind her head and gets it to go. And so she scores the first points of the second half. And then there's a steal by Bond. Gets it to Henderson. She's going to put up a three. Hits off the glass and rebounded by Middleton of Wes Carter. Stone setting up the offense, looking to Coach Kahn for the play. They get it down to Henderson in the post. She puts up a strong right hand, no good off the back of the iron. Rebounded by Atkins of Elliott County. She's going to drive in the lane, puts up a right hand shot. That one circles around the rim, no good. Rebounded by Middleton of Wes Carter. Gillum gets it over to Henderson. trying to get her back to her down in the post. She puts up a right-hand shot. That's off the rim. Gets her own rebound. Puts it up again. No good. And we're going to get a jump ball. This time possession arrow is going to point toward the Lady Lions. As number 13, Riley Sturgill, checks into the ball game now for the Lady Lions. And that one's off of the fingertips of Wes Carter, and it will be Elliott County basketball. So Elliott County played pretty tight during that first half, but Wes Carter ending up starting to pull away just a little bit with their largest lead of the night at 9. Wes Carter in a man-to-man defense. Backs Atkins off. And there's a steal by Henderson. She's going to take it all, gives it out to Bond, and Bond gets it in for the layup. And we got a timeout by Elliott County. So this will be a full timeout, so we'll be back here in 60 seconds here on Manta Sports Media Network.
The Criswell Law Office is located at 142 East Main Street in Grayson, Kentucky for all of your personal injury, family law, real estate transaction, bankruptcy, and estate management legal needs. Justin Criswell is ready to work for you. The Criswell Law Office is now accepting new clients for automobile accidents. Contact the Criswell Law Office at 606-474-0029 or online at www.criswell.attorney.
To look your best on game day or on any other day, head to Stylish Stitches at 115 Mill Street in Olive Hill for all your high school, collegiate, and custom apparel needs. They are also the place for custom gifts and embroidery. And when you need to refuel, head to Henry's at 530 Tom T. Hall Boulevard. Whether it's Taco Tuesday, Fish Fry Friday, or juicy steaks and burgers any other day of the week, Henry's is there for the area's best food, drinks, and entertainment. Be sure to check us out on Facebook for specials or to order online. Stylish Stitches and Henry's are proud supporters of local high school sports.
And coming back in off of the break, Elliott County taking their first timeout of the night. Wes Carter putting on some full court pressure now against the Lady Lions. They want to extend out this lead. Dangerous pass doesn't pay off as they try to get that one to Katie Atkins, and just outside of her reach. And so that'll be a turnover by the Lady Lions, and possession will go to the Lady Comets. Kara Jordan getting ready to check back in for the Lady Comets. They get it to Henderson, top of the key. She looks, gets it to Bond. Bond steps, no good. Rebounded by Gillum, puts up the hook shot, and that is good. And extends out the lead now, 25-12. So Wes Carter's biggest lead of the night at 13. And shot there by, I believe that was Locklear Harley, no good. Rebounded by Wes Carter. Stone gets the pick by Jordan, puts up the three, no good. Henderson puts up the shot, no good. And then finally rebounded by Elliott County, and it was Henderson that provided that pick. And they let Abby Atkins slip through the defense a little bit as she gets the layup and scores Elliott County's first basket here of the second period with 4:56 left to play in the first half. Good look to get it to Bond as she cut down the lane. Nobody followed her down, and she was wide open on that left post. Gets the lead back out to 13. Elliott County's got some numbers. They're going to put it up and in. And that was number 4, Maylee McDaniel. And good look to get it down to Henderson as they did excellent on transition offense. Elliott County's going to take another timeout. This will be a 30-second timeout, so we'll be back here in 30 seconds here on Manta Sports Media.
The drive-in has the food to get your day started the right way, from delicious donuts and hot coffee to mouth-watering burgers and a cold marshmallow Coke, made from natural and locally sourced ingredients. Be sure to keep an eye out for our food truck coming to a town near you, and don't forget that the sun is always out at Beach Buns Tanning. With locations at Olive Hill, Grayson, Moorhead, and Mount Sterling, we have the tanning options and lotions to give you that sun-kissed look all year round. Be sure to check us out on Facebook. Beach Buns Tanning and the Drive-In are proud supporters of local high school sports.
And we're back after the 30-second timeout as Coach Witt did not like what he was seeing with his ball club. Wes Carter backs off the full court press and falls back into a man-to-man defense. Elliott County was getting some shots to fall for him in the opening frame, but here recently has kind of hit a dry spell with the exception of a couple layups. And Jordan tries to turn around the defender, but finally Elliott County gets it back out top of the key, and we're going to get a foul. This one's going to go against number 5, Lexi Bond, and that's going to be her first, team's third. So Elliott County will take the ball out on the side. Looking for the pick by Witt. Atkins pops the 2, no good. Rebounded by Stone of Wes Carter. She has got some good court awareness as she gets it to Jordan. Jordan tries to get it into Gillum, but tipped by Witt, but she gets the ball back once again. Stone calling out the play, directing traffic out there. Top of the key now to Bond, over the side to Witt. She gets it down into Middleton, up to Bond, and she was trying to hit Gillum, but could not get it. That was going to be tipped by Elliott County, so Wes Carter maintains possession. Just about a walk, but she held her feet. Rebounded, looks like by Middleton, but we're going to get another jump ball. This time the possession arrow points toward the Lady Comets, as number 44, Peyton Stegall, checks in, as well as Kaylee Rayburn checks back in for the Lady Comets as they replace out Bond and Middleton. Rayburn tries to hit up Gillum, but just off of her fingertips. So that would be a turnover for Wes Carter. Three ball on the way, no good by McDaniel. Rebounded by Wes Carter. Stone's going to drive it in, kicks it out over to Jordan. Jordan fakes the shot, tries to go in, but she's going to be fouled. And that one's going to go against number 4, Maylee McDaniel, and that's going to be her second, team's third. As Riley Sturgill checks back in for McDaniel. McDaniel's had a decent first half. She's had a 3-ball and a layup for the Lions, and we're going to get another jump ball. This time possession arrow goes back toward the Lady Lions. Drives in, kicks it back out to the 3. 3-ball on the way, no good. That one was by Katie Atkins. Loose ball. Stone ends up falling on it, and another jump ball. Possession arrow points toward the Lady Comets as Lexi Bond checks back in now for Wes Carter. Gives it out to Rayburn, gets it down to the wing to Gillum. She gets it up top of the key to Stegall. Back to Stone once again. Has had some tie-up down on the bottom between Gillum and Witt, but they're both up. Stone gives it to Stegall. She's going to drive the lane, puts up a right-hand shot, and no good. Rebounded by Gillum, and she puts gets the putback and scores another bucket there for West Carter, and the lead's back out to 15. Just about 1 minute to play here in the first half. As Sturgill tries to get the thread through the needle, she gets her own rebound, but ends up getting called for steps. So that'll be another turnover by Elliott County, and West Carter will get the ball. Just about a minute left here to play in the first half. Stone going to drive it in, puts up a shot, but that one touched by Atkins. Loose ball finally turns up. I believe that's Ison of Elliott County comes up with the ball. Gets the ball out to the wing now. Back out to the wing again. She's going to dribble around. About 20 seconds left. 3-ball on the way. That's off the mark. No good. Rebounded by Elliott County. And we're going to get a foul as Witt tries to get the ball out. And that one's going to go against Lexi Bond. And that's going to be her second, team's fourth. Elliott County gets the ball in on the wing. Abby Atkins gets the pick from Witt. Drives in, kicks it off to the side. 3-ball on the way, and that is good by Sturgill. And that is going to be ending off the first half. Elliott County gets that needed 3 to try to go into the locker room with not as a large deficit. But after the half here, West Carter is leading 31-19. So that has been a very good half for West Carter. A little bit of back and forth to start out the first period before West Carter ended up starting to take control. Have been up as high as 15 so far in the game. There has been a few lead changes here today, back and forth just a touch, but that whole second quarter mainly belonged to the Lady Comets as we hit our halftime score here of 31 West Carter, Elliott County 19. And so we'll pay a few bills and everything else, and we'll be back here momentarily. You're watching the 62nd District semifinal girls action between West Carter and Elliott County here on the Manta Sports Media Network.
The drive-in has the food to get your day started the right way. From delicious donuts and hot coffee to mouth-watering burgers and a cold marshmallow Coke, made from natural and locally sourced ingredients. Be sure to keep an eye out for our food truck coming to a town near you. And don't forget that the sun is always out at Beach Buns Tanning. With locations at Olive Hill, Grayson, Moorhead, and Mount Sterling, we have the tanning options and lotions to give you that sun-kissed look all year round. Be sure to check us out on Facebook. Beach Buns Tanning and the Drive-In are proud supporters of local high school sports. Since 1979, James Hardware has proudly served the community of Olive Hill to supply all of your home improvement needs. From paint to tools to hardware to lumber and plumbing supplies, James Hardware has you covered. Be sure to check out their wide selection of case knives, and they are also your authorized steel dealer. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692 or online at james.doitbest.com.
The Criswell Law Office is located at 142 East Main Street in Grayson, Kentucky for all of your personal injury, family law, real estate transaction, bankruptcy, and estate management legal needs. Justin Criswell is ready to work for you. The Criswell Law Office is now accepting new clients for automobile accidents. Contact the Criswell Law Office at 606-474-0029 or online at www.criswell.attorney.
To look your best on game day or on any other day, head to Stylish Stitches at 115 Mill Street in Olive Hill for all your high school, collegiate, and custom apparel needs. They are also the place for custom gifts and embroidery. And when you need to refuel, head to Henry's at 530 Tom T. Hall Boulevard. Whether it's Taco Tuesday, Fish Fry Friday, or juicy steaks and burgers any other day of the week, Henry's is there for the area's best food, drinks, and entertainment. Be sure to check us out on Facebook for specials or to order online. Stylish Stitches and Henry's are proud supporters of local high school sports.
The next time you are in Mount Sterling, take the short drive out to Cecilia's Country Market, Maysville Road, for some good home cooking, one of the area's best breakfast, and daily lunch specials, all at affordable prices. Competitive gas and diesel prices, with the little items we all need every day, all in one place. Open from 8 a.m. until 7 p.m. That's Cecilia's Country Market, 4100 Maysville Road, Mount Sterling, Kentucky, right next to the world-famous Judy Drive-In.
And we're back here at East Carter High School, where West Carter has the lead, 31-19 here at the half. Taking a look at our fans so far. I was mistaken a little bit earlier. I said Tammy Jo Gillum, she said she was watching from Myrtle Beach. She actually lives there, not on vacation. You never know. I may have to crash down there sometime. That's a wonderful vacation spot. Been down there several years. I love the area. It's a fantastic spot. It's usually between that and Pigeon Forge, the Gatlinburg area is kind of the two go-tos in our case. But I'm glad that you are taking the time to come out and watch out here and to support these young ladies out here as well. Of course, good to see Sherry Fannin Griffith cheering on the Lady Lions here, as well as Anita Simmons. Thank you for tuning in. Good to see Linda Lowe out here as well, cheering on the Lady Comets, as well as Fran Grantham. Good to see you there. Mary McKenzie watching as well and cheering on the Lady Comets, as well as Ralph and Debbie Lowe. Good to hear from you as well. Mom and Dad say hi. They were just talking to them this afternoon. It is my mom's birthday here today, so I'd like to wish her a very happy birthday. She's not on Facebook, but Dad is out there. So if you know them, go on his Facebook page and give him a little bit of a holler out there for her birthday. Of course, thank you to Kristen Bledsoe for the stars. That is much appreciated, as well as Bobby Rowe Barker. Thank you very much. That does help us out to cover any fees and everything else that we have to provide the broadcasting services for you during here in this postseason. Good to see Kathy Gillum Clark cheering on the Lady Comets as well as Rita Bond cheering on Lexi Bond. Of course, good to see Kathy Atkins as well watching out with us, and Stella Nolan cheering on the Lady Comets. And of course, thank you all very much. And of course, on our YouTube page, I can't see the whole list of everybody that is watching, but do appreciate you very much for spending your Tuesday afternoon with us here as one of these two teams will be heading on to the finals of the 62nd District tournament that will be held on Thursday. No idea where it is at just yet. That's going to depend on these two teams, or the four teams that's playing. The winner of this game here between West and Elliott will be taking on the winner of East and Morgan, and they will be flipping a coin probably tomorrow, or doing a blind draw tomorrow to find out who is going to be where they're going to be hosting it at. As we've seen with the West Carter boys yesterday, as they defeated out the Morgan County Cougars, and they were going to be playing at Elliott County because Elliott County defeated the East Carter Raiders. Of course, as mentioned on the post-game show with Coach Webb, that is the first time, I would say, in school history, well, definitely West Carter history, but probably as well going back to the Olive Hill and Pritchard days, that East has not played West at some point in time throughout the season for the boys. For the girls, they were able to get both of those games in, and the Lady Comets were victorious on top as well. I'd like to definitely thank once again Destiny Schwab out there for sending some stars our way. That is definitely appreciated as well. And so as the team's getting back out and warmed up here, make sure that you do spend a bit of time to like our Facebook page and make sure you follow us. If you are on YouTube, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that little bell so that you get notified each and every time we go live, because we hope to bring you as much as what we can of the postseason here for both the boys and girls basketball. And then, of course, we will be going live with baseball after basketball season is said and done for. And of course, just a reminder as well, if you would like to advertise with us, we have plenty of spots available. Definitely like to thank our sponsors that we do have, but feel free to give us a message here on Facebook. Send us an email to mantasportsmedia@gmail.com. Or call or text us at 606-207-3315. Love to have you as part of the Manta Sports Media Network family. And we'll work any kind of deal out that we can that way so that we can fully support out these young athletes that we have here, especially during this unusual COVID season that we've had. So as the team's getting ready to head back to the bench and get their final instructions, we'll see what adjustments have been made. Elliott County started out with a box and chaser as they were trying to hold down Allie Stone, Wes Carter's number one scorer. She has had several really good games this year. Taking a look, her season high so far this year has been 34. And that was against the Lady Raiders. But she has had games of 20, 23, 25, 28, 24. A lot of 20-plus point nights out there. So she is definitely one that any team would want to take care of and watch out for. Of course, Kylie Gillum as well has been a big determining factor for West Carter as well. She had 16 the last time these two teams met. And, of course, she is signed with Kentucky Christian University to continue on her sports basketball career as well. But she has had some other good games, like against East Carter. She had 14 against Ashland, and Elliott the first round had 13 each. And then Kara Jordan, she's had some good games as well. She had 17 points each against Ashland and Raceland earlier on in the season. So I know she's looking forward to get a little bit more in this game as well. And so we are underway here for the third period as Elliott County will have the ball to start things out. West Carter still in a man defense, but playing a little bit shallow on the post. As there's a steal by West Carter, and Middleton tries to get up the shot, but doesn't get it to fall. And the officials trying to decide which way it's going. And they finally end up saying that was off Elliott County, which it was. But took them a second just to figure that out. Just much like when I've officiated volleyball before, trying to give the point to the right team sometimes. You figure it's easy knowing which direction to go, but it's bad when you go one way, go another way, and then try to figure it out afterwards. They get it to Stone, top of the key. Now get it out to Gillum. Loses the handle, but she gets it back near the timeline. She's going to drive in. Kicks it. Some good ball movement now by the Lady Comets. Gets it out to Rayburn. Back out to Stone on top. They're going to double team her. She gets it to Middleton. Rayburn fakes the three. Tries to get it in to Gillum, but that one's going to be stolen by Elliott County. I believe that was McDaniel. Of course, foul trouble for West Carter. Lexi Bond has 2. And for Elliott County, Maylee McDaniel has 2 as well. Gets it down into the post. She tries to find it. Finally gets it off before picking up that pivot foot. And Elliott County is going to swing the ball back around again, trying to find that high percentage shot. Gets it to Witt, back out to Ison, and she gets the layup. So Jasmine Ison, off of the assist from Witt, picks up Elliott County's first points of the second half. Gets it to Jordan, top of the key, back to Gillum. Gillum's going to drive the lane, puts up a left-hand shot, and no good, but she has been fouled. And that one's going to go against number 4, Maylee McDaniel, and that's going to be her third, team's first of the half. So that's going to send Kylie Gillum to the line to shoot 2. That one's up and in. I don't think West Carter has missed all night from the free-throw line. Hasn't had that many trips there, but they have been capitalizing on it when they have. That one's off the mark, and we're going to get a foul going the other way, as that one's going to go against number 32, Kara Jordan, and that's going to be her first, team's first of the half. Of course, this season alone, throughout 18 games, West Carter has averaged about 14 trips to the line a night. So it's a little bit different as Witt tries to put up a shot, and they can't get that one to fall. Rebounded by West Carter. Good move there, but couldn't get it finished off. Is Jordan rebounded by Elliott County. Shot there is good. That was number 23, Abby Atkins, gets the shot there for the Lady Lions. Of course, usually when West plays, not too many free throws are shot altogether. Their opponents have been averaging about 14 as well. That's 3 ball there, no good by Stone, rebounded by Witt of Elliott County. But so they've been pretty even, shooting mainly about 14 for each team. So West Carter usually doesn't get into that much foul trouble. Gets it out to the side to Witt for the three-pointer, and that is good. So Kylie Witt hits a 3, and we're going to get a timeout here by West Carter. It's going to be a full timeout, so we'll be back here in 60 seconds here on the Mantis Sports Media Network.
The Criswell Law Office is located at 142 East Main Street in Grayson, Kentucky for all of your personal injury, family law, real estate transaction, bankruptcy, and estate management legal needs. Justin Criswell is ready to work for you. The Criswell Law Office is now accepting new clients for automobile accidents. Contact the Criswell Law Office at 606-474-0029 or online at www.criswell.attorney.
To look your best on game day or on any other day, head to Stylish Stitches at 115 Mill Street in Olive Hill for all your high school, collegiate, and custom apparel needs. They are also the place for custom gifts and embroidery. And when you need to refuel, head to Henry's at 530 Tom T. Hall Boulevard. Whether it's Taco Tuesday, Fish Fry Friday, or juicy steaks and burgers any other day of the week, Henry's is there for the area's best food, drinks, and entertainment. Be sure to check us out on Facebook for specials or to order online. Stylish Stitches and Henry's are proud supporters of local high school sports.
And coming off the break, West Carter with the ball. That's Elliott County's second timeout as Middleton tries to go in, but she's going to pick up the foul. And I believe they're going to put that one on Witt, Kylie Witt. That'll be her first, team second. And so Beth Middleton will be going to the line to shoot 2. That first one is up and in. Of course, Middleton's a 73% three-throw shooter. So that one's off the mark, and Millie Henderson, after she's checked in for West Carter, she gets it. Stone drives the lane, but gets called for the steps. And number 5, Lexi Bond, checking back in now for the Lady Comets as she replaces out Kara Jordan. West Carter getting back in on some full-court pressure once again, as Elliott County has been closing out and good look there. as Jasmine Ison gets the layup for Elliott County. I was going to say Elliott County's been chipping away at this lead. It was 7, but after the layup there by Ison is now 5. And so West is still on top, 33-28. About just under 4 minutes left to play here in the third period. Henderson's going to go in uncontested with the right-handed layup, and she gets it in. And so she gets the lead back out. I believe it's now to 7. 3 ball on the way there by Elliott County. That was number 4, Maylee McDaniel. I believe that's her second one of the night, and she cuts the lead down to 4. Henderson works the post and gets the left-handed shot up and in, and so she extends the lead back out to 6. West Carter one time did lead by 15, but has let Elliott County creep back up and challenge them again here during the third period. Of course, Elliott County's been hitting a few more of their threes during this third period as well. Gets to Ison, down into McDaniel. Back out to Ison once again, top of the key to Atkins. Cross court over to Witt. She fakes the 3, drives in, puts up the shot, and draws the foul. And that foul is going to go against Kylie Gillum, and that's going to be her first, team second of the half. That puts Kylie Witt at the line, shooting 2. First one is in for her. She was the leading scorer last time that these two teams met. That second one in, she went 1 for 1 during that game from the charity stripe, and she's 2 for 2 tonight. West Carter still holding on to a 5-point lead, 37-32. Gillum has it on the wing, trying to find somebody. Finally gets it out to Henderson, top of the key. Now over to Middleton. She fires up the 3 off the back of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Gillum, puts up the layup and in. So Gillum gets the offensive board and the bucket to extend out the West Carter lead once again out to, it should be 6 out there at 33-39. And we're going to get a foul. That one's going to go against number 30, Millie Henderson, and that's going to be her second, team's third. Atkins has the ball top of the key, hands it back off over to Atkins. That's Abby and Katie. Drives in, gets it to Witt. Cross courts over to Ison, back up top again, this time to Abby Atkins. Witt coming in with the pick, no roll on that one. And basket there by Atkins. That is Abby Atkins. And she gets Elliott County now within 4 points at 39-35. Stone hands it off to Middleton. Gets it into Gillum, but she's going to get a foul here before penetrating in. And I believe that one's going to go against Katie Atkins. That'll be her first, team's third of the half. Vaughn tries to get it into Gillum. About loses the handle on it, and this time she's going to pick up the foul herself as I believe that was McDaniel was going for the ball, and they said that Gillum got her with the body, and so she picks up her second foul. As Coach Kahn, about mid-court, trying to get the attention, picks up wants the timeout. And so this will be a 30-second timeout. We'll be back here in 30 seconds once again here on the Mantis Sports Media Network.
The Criswell Law Office is located at 142 East Main Street in Grayson, Kentucky for all of your personal injury, family law, real estate transaction, bankruptcy, and estate management legal needs. Justin Criswell is ready to work for you. The Criswell Law Office is now accepting new clients for automobile accidents. Contact the Criswell Law Office at 606-474-0029 or online at www.criswell.attorney.
And we're back here at East Carter after the 30-second timeout taken by West Carter. Coach Kahn wanted to set up a potential, last-second shot play if they get the rebound or the turnover here on this possession. 50 seconds left to go here in the third period. Doesn't look like Elliott County is going to hold for the last second shot. They're going to keep on running this ball in. Witt going to drive up against Gillum, kicks it back out to Atkins. Abby Atkins gets the pick from Witt. Three ball on the way there. No good. Rebounded by McDaniel, and she gets the basket and gets Elliott County now within a one possession game. As Stone tries to put up a last second shot and does not fall. And so your score at the end of three is Elliott County 37, West Carter 39. It's turned into a good ball game here at the end. So we'll be back in 60 seconds here on Manta Sports Media Network.
To look your best on game day or on any other day, head to Stylish Stitches at 115 Mill Street in Olive Hill for all your high school, collegiate, and custom apparel needs. They are also the place for custom gifts and embroidery. And when you need to refuel, head to Henry's at 530 Tom T. Hall Boulevard. Whether it's Taco Tuesday, Fish Fry Friday, or juicy steaks and burgers any other day of the week, Henry's is there for the area's best food, drinks, and entertainment. Be sure to check us out on Facebook for specials or to order online. Stylish Stitches and Henry's are proud supporters of local high school sports. Since 1979, James Hardware has proudly served the community of Olive Hill to supply all of your home improvement needs. From paint to tools to hardware to lumber and plumbing supplies, James Hardware has you covered. Be sure to check out their wide selection of case knives, and they are also your authorized steel dealer. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692 or online at james.doitbest.com.
And West Carter is going to get the ball to start out this final frame as we are 8 minutes away from determining who's going to be moving on to the final championship match. As Gillum puts up a strong right-handed shot and gets that to fall and extends out West Carter's lead, now out to 4. West Carter did lead as much as 15 at one point in time, but that third period belonged to the Lady Lions. And so Elliott County going to take a 30-second timeout. We'll be back here in 30 seconds here on Manta Sports Media.
The drive-in has the food to get your day started the right way. From delicious donuts and hot coffee to mouth-watering burgers and a cold marshmallow Coke, made from natural and locally sourced ingredients. Be sure to keep an eye out for our food truck coming to a town near you. And don't forget that the sun is always out at Beach Buns Tanning. With locations at Olive Hill, Grayson, Moorhead, and Mount Sterling, we have the tanning options and lotions to give you that sun-kissed look all year round. Be sure to check us out on Facebook. Beach Buns Tanning and the Drive-In are proud supporters of local high school sports.
And back here at Elliott County, East Carter, where Elliott County will have the ball after the timeout. I believe they have 2 left. As we said, West Carter at one point in time had a 15-point lead, but Elliott County's been hitting some of these shots here in the third period to get them within very close range of West Carter. Gets it off to Middleton, top of the key. Stone swings all the way around, fires a 3. That's off the side of the rim. Rebounded by McDaniel of Elliott County. West Carter's got to start getting some shots to fall here for them, as there's a 3 ball by Elliott County. That one's off the side of the rim. Rebounded by Henderson of West Carter. There's the pick by Gillum as she cuts down. Bond now with the ball, gets it over to Stone. She's going to drive the lane, puts up the layup, and that is good by Allie Stone. And she gets the lead now back out to 6. And there's a tip and a steal there by Wes Carter as Gillum comes up with it. Gets it over to Middleton, now to Stone. She's going to drive the baseline, puts the shot up, no good. Rebounded by Gillum and then stripped by Abby Atkins. And we're going to get a foul going the other way as that one's going to go against Kylie Gillum. And that's going to be her third, team's 5th. As number 11, Locklear Harley, comes into the ball game now for the Lady Lions. And she might have went over and back, no call. Top of the key to Atkins. She's going to drive the lane, pushes off and gets the offensive foul. And they're going to say that one's going to go against Abby Atkins, and that's her first, team's 4th. As Kara Jordan comes in for Kylie Gillum. Stone turns the ball around, gets it out to Middleton. Swings it over to Bond. She's got a lane to drive. She puts it up, and she's going to pick up the foul, but they're going to say that was on the floor. And that foul is going to be against Maylee McDaniel. And by my records, that is her 4th, and so she's going to come out to save her for the last little bit. As number 13, Riley Sturgill, checks in to the ball game for Elliott County. Wes Carter swinging the ball around, gets it over to Bond. Gets it back out to Stone to reset up the offense once again. She's going to drive the lane, and she's going to be called for the player control foul. As Allie Stone picks up her first foul, and that's going to be the team 6 for Wes Carter. As Stone driving in the lane, ended up with the player control foul. Bond just about tipped the ball in. There's another tip once again, and finally stolen by Jordan. Bond gets it now out to Stone, but she don't have the numbers, so she's going to pull it back out for Wes Carter. Middleton now with the ball on the top as Stone crossing court. Gets it over on the side. She's going to drive the baseline. Gets it to Kara Jordan for the 2 and gets that to fall. So 8-point lead now by Wes Carter, 45-37. About 4.5 minutes left to play, and then there's a steal by Beth Middleton. Gets it over to Jordan, now up to Bond, top of the key. No good. Almost rebounded by Elliott County, but slips out of their hands, and Bond picks it back up. And now Middleton has it at the top of the key. Stone getting the pick from Henderson. He's going to fire the 3. That one's off the mark. Rebounded by Bond. She gets it to Stone again. Stone's going to back it out before driving it in. Backs it out again. She's going to fire a basket, and that is good right around the free throw line. And Elliott County is going to take a timeout here, so we'll be back here in 30 seconds here on Manta Sports Media.
The Criswell Law Office is located at 142 East Main Street in Grayson, Kentucky for all of your personal injury, family law, real estate transaction, bankruptcy, and estate management legal needs. Justin Criswell is ready to work for you. The Criswell Law Office is now accepting new clients for automobile accidents. Contact the Criswell Law Office at 606-474-0029 or online at www.criswell.attorney.
And we're back here at East Carter, where West Carter has increased their lead back up to 10. Did have it at 15 at one point in time. Elliott County battled back during that third period to actually get it down to a 2-point lead at one point in time, to a 2-point deficit, I should say, at one point in time. But West Carter's been creeping back up here within this first half of the fourth period. Of course, Elliott County has one timeout remaining as West Carter's putting on some full court press. Trying to break it, gets it to Ison, but she's going to pick up the foul, or she's going to draw the foul. And that foul's going to go against Jordan, and that'll be her second, team 7th. And so that's going to send Jasmine Ison to the line to shoot the bonus. She hits the first one, so she'll get a second one. Cuts the lead down to 9. That one's off the back of the rim, rebounded by Atkins. And we're going to get a jump ball. Possession arrow is going to point toward the Lady line, so they'll get it underneath the basket. And there's a steal by Allie Stone as she steals the inbound pass. Looking up court, trying to hit somebody. Gets Kara Jordan on the side. No good on the 2-ball. Rebounded by Elliott County. I believe that was McDaniel with that one. Gets it over to Ison now on the wing. She drives the lane, tries to dump it off. Middleton just about had it, but Witt picks up the ball. About 3 minutes left to play. As Abby Atkins trying to take it in, puts up a one-handed shot, no good. Gets her own rebound, puts up another shot, but draws the foul. And they're going to say this one's going to be against Lexi Bond, and that's going to be her third, team's 8th. And so that's going to put Abby Atkins at the line shooting 2. That one just over the front of the rim. Riley Sturgill checking in now for the Lady Lions. And Wes Carter calls a 30-second timeout, so we'll be back here in 30 seconds here on Mantis Sports Media Network.
The drive-in has the food to get your day started the right way. From delicious donuts and hot coffee to mouth-watering burgers and a cold marshmallow Coke, made from natural and locally sourced ingredients. Be sure to keep an eye out for our food truck coming to a town near you. And don't forget that the sun is always out at Beach Buns Tanning. With locations at Olive Hill, Grayson, Moorhead, and Mount Sterling, we have the tanning options and lotions to give you that sun-kissed look all year round. Be sure to check us out on Facebook. Beach Buns Tanning and the Drive-In are proud supporters of local high school sports.
And we're back here at East Carter as West Carter takes their third timeout. They'll have 2 left. Still up by 8 points with just under 3 minutes left to play here in the final frame. Abby Atkins still going to have 1 shot left as she was fouled before the timeout. That one's up off the mark, rebounded by Wes Carter as Kara Jordan comes up with it. Allie Stone going to take her time getting it across, but they're about wanting to wait on her with the double team. Gives it to Middleton. She's going to cross court, reverses back, gives it to Stone. Elliott County's playing very high up trying to get the guard play, but they're leaving 2 West Carter players underneath. West Carter now just trying to eat up a little bit of clock at the moment. They got Millie Henderson underneath. Nobody is guarding her at the moment because they're putting 3-4 up outside the 3-point arc. As Stone trying to work against the defense. Jordan back out to Stone again up at the top. They're trying to get a turnover desperately here. And we're going to get a foul. And they're going to say that that one's against Riley Sturgill, and that'll be her first, team 6. As Kylie Gillum replaces out Kara Jordan, and Jasmine Ison comes in for Riley Sturgill. We'll see if Elliott County keeps up with this high defense. They're going back to a tighter man-to-man. Stone drives the lane, puts up a shot, and gets it to fall. So West Carter back out to a 10-point lead again with 1:30 left to play here in regulation. Witt gets it to Ison. Ison spin moves, put up a left-hand shot, and that's good. 49-41, 8-point lead by West Carter. Of course, Elliott County still just has one timeout remaining. As they get that into Kylie Gillum, good look, and she gets the bucket to get them back out to a 10-point lead. 51-41, about a minute left to play here in regulation. Elliott's going to need to try to get some stops or some three-point, and that is going to be over and back. So that turnover could be costly there by the Lady Lions, as West Carter does have the possession arrow and 2 timeouts. Don't know if Elliott County is going to have to start fouling here soon, and they do. And that one's going to go against number 23, Abby Atkins. That's her second, team 6. As Kara Jordan comes back in, replaces out Millie Henderson. Or excuse me, that's team 7th, so Beth Middleton will be at the line shooting the bonus. First shot is money. It's West Carter now out to an 11-point lead, one of their largest leads here in the 4th period. Second shot's up, bounces around, fight for the ball. That Abby Atkins comes away with it. She hesitates. She's going to drive down the lane, puts up a shot, and gets that to fall in while falling down. And so Elliott County is going to take, I believe, their last timeout, and that's going to be a full timeout. So we'll be back here in 60 seconds here on Mantis Sports Media.
Since 1979, James Hardware has proudly served the community of Olive Hill to supply all of your home improvement needs. From paint to tools to hardware to lumber and plumbing supplies, James Hardware has you covered. Be sure to check out their wide selection of case knives, and they are also your authorized steel dealer. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692 or online at james.doitbest.com.
The Criswell Law Office is located at 142 East Main Street in Grayson, Kentucky for all of your personal injury, family law, real estate transaction, bankruptcy, and estate management legal needs. Justin Criswell is ready to work for you. The Criswell Law Office is now accepting new clients for automobile accidents. Contact the Criswell Law Office at 606-474-0029 or online at www.criswell.attorney.
And we're back here after the timeout. Elliott County just took their last timeout, and they're going to be forced to foul, as that one's going to go against Ison. That'll be her second. And so that's going to put Kylie Gillum at the line shooting the bonus. Team's 8th. So each team still has a couple fouls to give before hitting into the double bonus. She gets the first one to fall and gets the lead back out to 10 at 53-43. Second shot's up, and that's good. 11-point lead now by the Lady Comets, as Elliott County is going to have to try to get some quick points, as Abby Atkins tries to drive the lane and draws up the foul. And that one's going to go against Lexi Bond, and that's going to be her 4th, team's 9th. So Abby Atkins is going to be at the line shooting 2. Gets the first one to fall for her. Cuts the lead back down to 10. This could get them into single digits. And does. So 9-point lead by West Carter. They've got to get a stop here if they want to try to slow them down, but Stone has a wide open side lane but draws the foul. And I believe they're going to call that one on Abby Atkins, and that'll be her third, team's ninth. Of course, as we said earlier, Allie Stone is about a 90% three-throw shooter, and she gets the first one to fall. Gets back out to a double-digit lead at 55-45. Second shot's up. That one's good, so back to an 11-point lead. Elliott County's probably going to need a three-point shot here, but they're going to drive it in, puts up a shot, no good, rebounded by Middleton. And West Carter can just walk this one up as Elliott County is not going to put on the pressure, and good sportsmanship there by both teams. And so your final score here at East Carter, West Carter 56, Elliott County 45. And so West Carter will be advancing to the Thursday night championship game, as they're going to be taking on the winner of the East Carter and Morgan County game. And so that should be an interesting matchup to see. We'll see if there's any updates or anything else on there as well for see if we can get a score update. If anybody's heard anything, be sure to pass it out to us as well. Trying to see if I can locate, because that game is probably covered by East Carter High School media. And seeing if they're live tonight. And don't see anything just right off the bat, so they may not be covering that game out there. If they're not, I don't see it on their Facebook or their YouTube page. But that is going to be it for Elliott County this year, as they battled back very good and played a very strong third period to cut down that West Carter lead down to a one-possession game, down to 2 points, as they did battle back, but West Carter ended up coming back again strong in that second or that fourth period to get the lead and finally win this one out by 11 points at 56-45. So as we said, West Carter will advance on against Elliott, either East Carter or Morgan County. And so taking a look a little bit as well, trying to see if there's any updates or anything else, but we do want to congratulate the Lady Comets as they improve up to 13-7 on the year, 5-1 in the district. Of course, Elliott County on the defeat finishes off their season at 4-10. As we said, it has been a rough year for the Elliott County Lady Lions. Getting an update here from Zach Stevens. Thank you very much for that. Score, Morgan County is up by 11 on East Carter in the fourth quarter. It was 49-38 with about 5 minutes left to play. So thank you, Zach, for that update. So if that holds true, this will be a West Carter-Morgan County battle for the championship match. Of course, as we mentioned the other day, Morgan County's not always been in the 62nd district. They have been recently moved in from since 2006 was their first year in the 62nd district, and they've been holding on in there ever since then. But taking a look at some fans and everything else out there as well. Like I said, I do like to thank everybody for your attendance there today. Good to see Betty Jean Tackett out there, as well as Chastity Blevins-Atkins and Wes Missy Hedge. Good to see you all out there as well. And Dale Hicks, good to see you there. Anita Salmons cheering on Elliott County here tonight, and Carver Witt cheering on Elliott as well. And like I said, they did play a very good game. I think they kind of came back in that third period, and that definitely shocked Wes Carter there for a little bit, kind of put them back on their heels just a touch. But Wes Carter gained their composure and ended up picking up the victory here tonight against the Elliott County Lions. And so we'll take a brief break here as we pay a few extra bills and everything else, and we'll finish up things here at Elliott County again tonight. Of course, your final score, once again, Wes Carter 56, Elliott County 45. And we'll be back here on Mantis Sports Media.
The drive-in has the food to get your day started the right way. From delicious donuts and hot coffee to mouth-watering burgers and a cold marshmallow Coke, made from natural and locally sourced ingredients. Be sure to keep an eye out for our food truck coming to a town near you. And don't forget that the sun is always out at Beach Buns Tanning. With locations at Olive Hill, Grayson, Moorhead, and Mount Sterling, we have the tanning options and lotions to give you that sun-kissed look all year round. Be sure to check us out on Facebook. Beach Buns Tanning and the Drive-In are proud supporters of local high school sports. Since 1979, James Hardware has proudly served the community of Olive Hill to supply all of your home improvement needs. From paint to tools to hardware to lumber and plumbing supplies, James Hardware has you covered. Be sure to check out their wide selection of case knives, and they are also your authorized steel dealer. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692 or online at james.doitbest.com.
The Criswell Law Office is located at 142 East Main Street in Grayson, Kentucky for all of your personal injury, family law, real estate transaction, bankruptcy, and estate management legal needs. Justin Criswell is ready to work for you. The Criswell Law Office is now accepting new clients for automobile accidents. Contact the Criswell Law Office at 606-474-0029 or online at www.criswell.attorney.
To look your best on game day or on any other day, head to Stylish Stitches at 115 Mill Street in Olive Hill for all your high school, collegiate, and custom apparel needs. They are also the place for custom gifts and embroidery. And when you need to refuel, head to Henry's at 530 Tom T. Hall Boulevard. Whether it's Taco Tuesday, Fish Fry Friday, or juicy steaks and burgers any other day of the week, Henry's is there for the area's best food, drinks, and entertainment. Be sure to check us out on Facebook for specials or to order online. Stylish Stitches and Henry's are proud supporters of local high school sports.
The next time you are in Mount Sterling, take the short drive out to Cecilia's Country Market at 4100 Maysville Road for some good home cooking, one of the area's best breakfast, and daily lunch specials, all at affordable prices. Competitive gas and diesel prices, with the little items we all need every day, all in one place. Open from 8 a.m. until 7 p.m. That's Cecilia's Country Market, 4100 Maysville Road, Mount Sterling, Kentucky, right next to the world-famous Judy Drive-In.
And we are back here at East Carter High School, where Wes Carter punches their ticket into the 62nd District Championship game, defeating the Elliott County Lions 56-45. Taking a look at some other games tonight that's going to be played around the region. Of course, over in Round County. The number one seed over there is going to be taking on Bath County tonight. Their tip-off was at 7, so they're probably just about nearing up to be completion there. Of course, tomorrow night at Menifee County. Menifee County is going to be taking on Fleming County with the championship set for March 18th, and that's in the 61st District game. Of course, with the 62nd District, East Carter has they're still taking on Morgan County. Morgan County was on top with about 5 minutes left, and so they're still playing that game over at Elliott County as we speak. But Wes Carter defeats Elliott County here and will advance to the championship game at 7 p.m. on March 17th. Taking a look now over at the 63rd District tonight, and a game that you can see in on the Greenup Beacon as they've already got started in and probably finished off Russell and Raceland. They had the first game of the night for the 63rd District Girls Basketball Tournament. And so that game is being played at Raceland. And then Lewis County and Greenup County is going to be playing in the nightcap on the night over at Raceland. And, of course, the winners will be playing on March 18th at 7 p.m. At Raceland. And then finally rounding off the 16th region as well, Boyd County advanced yesterday as they defeated the Fairview Eagles 81-27. And they will be playing the winner of Ashland Blazer and Rose Hill Christian. That game was set for 6 o'clock tonight at Boyd County Middle School. And the championship will be held tomorrow night at 7 p.m. at Boyd County Middle School, which will have Boyd County and then the winner between Ashland Paul Blazer and Rose Hill Christian. Taking a look on the boys' side of the bracket, things are starting to take shape as well, as tomorrow night Round County and Bath County will be taking on each other. That site's to be determined at the moment, but Round County defeated Menifee County in the boys bracket 79-34 to advance to the championship game tomorrow night. And Bath County defeated Fleming County 76-51 to advance on to the championship round. And so Round and Bath will be playing in the 61st tomorrow night. And, of course, tomorrow night as well, a game you will see here on Manta Sports Media. West Carter will be taking on Elliott County at 7 p.m., and that game will be over at Elliott County High School. So make sure you stay tuned in for us there tomorrow as well. Taking a look at the 63rd boys bracket, as it looks like yesterday, Raceland defeated Greenup County 68-44 to advance to the championship round, and Lewis County defeated Russell 54-48, and so it'll be a Raceland-Lewis final. That game will be played at Raceland at 7 p.m. tomorrow night. And then finishing out the 16th region for the boys, Ashland and Rose Hill Christian are playing tonight. They had the 8 o'clock game at Boyd County Middle School. So the winner between Ashland and Rose Hill will be taking on Boyd County, as the Boyd County Lions defeated Fairview 74-46 to punch their ticket to Thursday night's championship game, which will be held at Boyd County Middle School. And so that's a look around the region for us as well. So that's going to finish us up here at East Carter tonight. So make sure that you stay tuned tomorrow night as we travel over to Elliott County and have the West Carter Elliott County game for the boys 62nd District Championship match, as West Carter tries to go back-to-back championships. A feat that's not been done since Coach Webb was a player himself back in the 90s. So he is looking to try to get the back-to-back championships out there as well in 2020 as well as 2021. So we will be back on the air at 6:45 again tomorrow night. This is Jeff the Mantis Irwin, and from the rest of the Manta Sports Media crew, we'd like to thank you all very much for tuning in with us today and staying with us. And so today belongs to the Lady Comets. We'd like to congratulate them as they advance on to the final game, which will be Thursday night at 7 o'clock. And stay tuned to our Facebook page for more details about where that game will be held at. And so for Jeff the Mantis Irwin, I would like to thank you all for tuning in. God bless you all, and we'll see you next time again here on the Manta Sports Media